Hello children, welcome to class 11, unit 1, nature of physical world and measurement. In this first unit, I am going to make around 20 to 25 videos which is lasting for 10 to 12 minutes, and I have collected only the important points. You can pause the video and you can note down, right? Okay, coming to the lesson. Science, a Latin word scientia, meaning to know. Okay, the science is derived from this Latin word scientia, to know. In Tamil, Ariviyal, it is nothing but knowing truth. Physics is derived from Greek verb physis, meaning nature, and already you know what is physics. The study of nature and natural phenomenon is dealt in physics, right? இயற்கை பற்றியும் இயற்கை நிகழ்வுகளை பற்றி படிக்கிறது தான் ஃபிசிக்ஸ். To study about the natural phenomena, the scientific method is used. Right? To study about the natural phenomena, scientific method is used. So in the scientific method, step-by-step approach is taken, and after studying, doing the step-by-step approach about the natural phenomenon, then the law must be framed, right? So scientific method, it is step-by-step approach in studying natural phenomena and the establishing law which governs these phenomena. Now first step in that is, totally there are 6 steps. The first step is systematic observation. In your book the details will not be given, children. For you to understand, I am giving quoting with a certain example, right? Only the headings will be given in your text. First is the systematic observation. First step, first observe, you have to observe the event that is taking place in nature. We will consider example Sir Isaac Newton. While he was sitting under the tree, he observed that the apple was falling down from the tree, right? Second step is controlled experimentation. After observing an event, it should be tested in the lab or under controlled situation environment. The test has to be done, right? What would Sir Isaac Newton would have done? He would have, instead of apple, he would have tried with different objects of mass, whether it is going to fall down or it is the objects are going to fly from the earth's surface, right? And he would have wondered why the apple is falling whereas the feather is floating, right? So after doing the observation, experiments must be done, right? Experiment must be done in the lab. Next step is the third step is the qualitative reasoning. After the experimentation, you have to lay the foundation for theory, or you must state the law. Okay, from the experimentation you must state the law. That is why Sir Isaac Newton stated universal law of gravitation. And the fourth step is quantitative reasoning. So what is quantitative reasoning? That is, after framing the law, an equation must be given based on the law. So Newton tried this equation, F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. And the fifth step is mathematical modeling. And the fifth step is mathematical modeling. That is, formula is derived, and the formula which has been already derived by Newton, it is used for application. If m1 and m2 are the two masses of the body separated by a distance r, if these values are known, what will be the F value when r is increased or m1 m2 is increased, or the vice versa, right? If m1 m2 r values are varied, what will be the F value? That is force of attraction in different situation. Formula is derived and it has to be applied in different situations. That is the mathematical modeling. And the last step, the sixth step, is prediction and verification or falsification of theory. That is, in prediction, after observing the event, experimentally tested, and a law is framed, formula is given, and you have to apply it in various situations. And the final step is prediction must be given. What will be the that is, a hypothesis must be given, right? Looking at the observation, a law must be framed, otherwise a hypothesis can be given. Hypothesis is in the sense, the theory is given but not the experimentally proved, right? If theory is not experimentally proved, the upcoming researchers, in future researchers might prove it wrong or might prove it true, right? The hypothesis may be right or may be wrong. Okay, it can be proved experimentally. In the case of Newton, till date, the Newton law of gravitation is accepted. No theory has proved it wrong. If in case the theory fails, what happens? The curiosity will arise and the science evolves. And the next is two approaches in studying physics are unification and reductionism. What is unification? Explains different physical phenomenon with few concepts and laws. Right? What is unification? You see two entirely different event. Okay, one is for freely falling body toward the earth, an object is falling down toward the earth. Next is the planet moving around the sun. Two different activities, physical phenomenon, but it is explained by the very same universal law of gravitation. So these different phenomenon is unified by a single law, right? Single law, different phenomenon in the case of unification. And the next is the reductionism. What is reductionism? It explains macroscopic system in terms of microscopic constituent. What is the meaning for this macroscopic system? That is the very bulk material. Macroscopic, it refers the size of the system. Say bulk material. In the bulk material, you are studying about different property, that is the temperature of the hot body, say temperature of hot coal, and the thermal expansion of body. Metal rod is expands when heated, right? So macroscopic system of bulk coal and the metal rod. What happens? Why the temperature of the coal is more? That is explained in terms of microscopic system. That is in terms of small particle, that is a particle of atom size. It explains this property, okay, property of the bulk material. Temperature of the hot body is due to the kinetic energy of atom. If more the kinetic energy of the atom, temperature will be more. In the other case, why the thermal metal rod on metal rod on heating, it expands. It is explained, that is also explained due to the in terms of atom. So in naturally the atoms will be closely packed. When heated, what happens? The distance between the atom increases. That's what we say it as expansion. So the macroscopic system of like hot body, metal rod are explained. The events taking place in this hot body and in the metal rod, it is explained in terms of microscopic particles like atoms, right children? So this is about reductionism. So in this class we have studied about scientific approaches and then the two approaches in studying physics, unification and reductionism. Thank you.